Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video, where I will be reviewing Morey's Piers. As most of you know, I've been going to quite a few parks this summer, so why not give my thoughts on them and review them? And like recently, well, very recently, I went to Morey's Piers in Wildwood, New Jersey, and yeah, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to judge the park on its roller coaster collection, its flat rides, its family rides, its park appearance, operations, staff, food, prices, and water park if they have one, and layout. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to get a score out of 10 of each of the categories, and I'm going to put them all into over 100 since there's 10 categories, and to get a final score out of 10. So let's start off here. So first we have Morey's Piers' roller coasters. Now this park is a boardwalk park. You gotta remember that it's a boardwalk park. I mean, you're not gonna get many roller coasters from it, but they have a Custom Coasters International wooden roller coaster called the Great White, a Vekoma SLC named Fly, the Great Nor'easter, a Pinfari sit-down roller coaster named Rolly's Coaster, a Zamperla Mouse, which is the Doo-Wopper, a Vekoma Boomerang, which is the Sea Serpent, and a Zyre, I'm not sure how you say that, Zyre family coaster, which is the Flitzer. And out of that, they have an okay collection. It's pretty good for a boardwalk park, but I'm comparing this to all the parks I've been to, so I'm giving it a 5. It's fine. And now for the flat rides. Now, Morey's Piers has a great collection of flat rides. They have your claw ride, your drop ride, and something I've never seen before called the Maelstrom. If you've ever been to Morey's Piers, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what it is. I can't even pronounce it. But it's just so original. I'm just going to give it an 8 because it has so many great thrill rides. I mean, maybe there's not that many there, but it's still a great selection. Now for the family ride category, I'm going to just put this out here. Morey's Piers has over 100 rides total, like over 100, which is crazy, including its giant wheel. I mean, like, the Ferris wheel there is huge. It's like 150 plus feet tall. It's crazy. It has more rides than most of the parks I've been to, so I'm gonna give it a 10. I mean, it's really geared towards family. And for the park appearance category, I mean, it's a boardwalk park. It's on a beach. You're basically riding a roller coaster almost over the water. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And when I went there, I've been there quite a few times. This recent time, I didn't ride anything. I just walked around for the fun of it. But I did not spot very much trash or litter or any type of waste on the ground. And so I'm just going to give it a 9 for that. And for the operations category, when I went there this past weekend or week or whatever you want to call it, they were running one train on every roller coaster. Well, that's not true with like the Wild Mouse and stuff, but they were very slow dispatching rates on each of those. So I'm going to give it a 2. Now, the staff, I had no problems with the staff. I mean, the only thing I noticed is that most of them are from foreign countries. and just something I noticed. Not trying to be racist or anything, but just something I noticed. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Didn't have any problems, but they didn't go out of their way to make my experience better. And for the food category, I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's self-explanatory. It's your classic boardwalk food. I mean, there's all those food places along the boardwalk, and there's that one good place that everybody flocks to that has like a 10-hour line. And now we'll move on to the prices. What I don't like about this is that you pay per ride. It's just I just don't like it. I mean, for the all-day wristband, if you're below 48 inches tall, you pay $60. I mean, that's kind of above the general admission. It's kind of like average general admission to some parks. But under 48 inches, over 48 inches is $80. I mean, wow. That's really expensive. And if you don't want to ride all day, you just want to ride a couple rides, you have to buy individual tickets, which are expensive enough. So I'm getting that a 2. I mean, it's not, well, it is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. It could be worse. Anyways, moving on, we have the water park. When I went to Morey's Piers, I was not able to experience the water park, but I've gotten to walk around it a lot and everything. So, and from what I've seen, it's been very, very crowded. So, like, over at Surfside Pier, I believe it is. Yeah, over at Surfside Pier, one of the water parks over there had tons of pools and lazy rivers and water slides everywhere, tangling inside the Vekoma SLC. So I thought that was really cool. It looks like a fun water park. I just don't want to stand in the lines for it, if you know what I mean. And finally, there's the park layout. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say it, I'm giving it a 7 for the water park category. And the final category, the layout, I'm giving it a 4 because I don't really have a problem with the layout. It's fine. But the only thing I don't like about it is that it's spread off 3 piers, which is normal for a boardwalk park, I guess. But the piers are very far away from each other in some points. It just takes a long time, especially from Mariner's Pier to Surfside Pier. It takes quite a bit of time to walk over there, which may or may not be a bad thing. That's just my opinion. For Morey's Piers' final score, I'm going to be giving it a 5.8 out of 10. And 10 is a perfect theme park. And Morey's Piers is a boardwalk park, and comparing it up against those big franchise theme parks from Six Flags and Cedar Fair, it just isn't fair. I highly recommend going, and yeah, so stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.